friend's birthday required an all-nighter, the kind of evening that the young call legendary. By 2 in the morning, I was doing calculations about the morning and the toll that it would carry. By 3, I was strictly drinking water. By 4, I was in the cab with the quiet gratitude of a man who knows the price of the all-nighter at his particular latitude. The price of the all-nighter at 50 is 3 days of the particular recovery. The price of the all-nighter at 30 was a morning and the afternoon's discovery of the acceptable and the functional again. Now the price is the week. The price of the all-nighter at 50 is the rest of the week. The price of the all-nighter is higher than it was. The price of the all-nighter is worth it sometimes because the friend's birthday required it, the night required it. The price of the all-nighter is occasionally right for it, just less frequently than it used to be, just with more forward planning. The price of the all-nighter is landing on my Tuesday like it always does, but occasionally worth it. I paid the Tuesday price with reasonable cheer. It was worth it for the birthday and the table, the particular group of people around the birthday who don't all get together when they're able. The all-nighter was the tax on the occasion. The Tuesday was the tax on the all-nighter. The price of the all-nighter at 50 is the exchange rate of the fighter who still shows up when the birthday calls, just more carefully. The price of the all-nighter at 50 is paid with better information. The price of the all-nighter at 50 is an informed and willing donation to the occasion that warranted it. The price of the all-nighter is higher than it was. The price of the all-nighter is worth it sometimes because the younger version of me paid the price casually every weekend without the calculation. Now I pay it for the particular occasion with full and deliberate appreciation for the thing the occasion offered and the price that Tuesday asks. The price of the all-nighter is part of the tasks of being this age and still showing up for the birthdays that require it. Still paying the price, still worth it. Occasionally, the price of the all-nighter is Tuesday. This Tuesday, absolutely worth it.
The Tuesday morning after the long Friday is the honest bill for the long Friday. The particular arithmetic of the age is the long Friday cost more on Tuesday than it used to. The Tuesday morning after the long Friday at 53 has a particular kind of weight. The Tuesday morning at 30 didn't know the body at 30 could pay the Tuesday bill by noon. The body at 53 pays the bill all week. The price of the Tuesday morning is the honest reckoning of the age. The price of the Tuesday morning is the most particular kind of stage of the negotiation between the Friday and the Tuesday. The price of the Tuesday morning is the particular cost of the long Friday. The price of the Tuesday morning is higher than it was in my 30s today. Not a complaint, just the honest accounting. The price of the Tuesday morning is worth the particular mounting of the long Friday, when the long Friday is warranted. The price of the Tuesday morning is part of the standard deal of the still showing up. I made the long Friday last October for the best kind of reason. The particular friend's particular occasion, the particular late October season of the 3 a.m. departure. The Tuesday morning was the predictable arrival. The price of the Tuesday morning was the particular kind of survival of both the Friday and the Tuesday. The price of the Tuesday morning is part of the particular life. The price of the Tuesday morning is not the strife of regret, just the honest invoice. The price of the Tuesday morning is the particular cost of the long Friday. The price of the Tuesday morning is higher than it was in my 30s today. The calculation has changed, not the value of the long Friday, just the cost in the Tuesday. The price of the Tuesday morning has made me more deliberate about the occasions that warrant it. The price of the Tuesday morning is part of a particular fit of the older person living the older life, with the older arithmetic of the Friday and the Tuesday, both part of the same deal. The price of the Tuesday morning was paid, worth it. See you next Friday for the right occasion. The invoice is accepted.
We made a city out of ordinary things. The roots and the restaurants and the regular places. The table at the coffee shop we always took on Sundays. The park where we had conversations and the faces the people we recognized from the neighborhood without knowing their names, but knowing their habits. The man with the dog who walked the canal at 6. The woman with the bicycle and its labeled brackets. The city we made is the city underneath the city. The city we made has its own particular beauty. The streets we claimed and the routes we walked together. The Sunday mornings and the evening walks. It's the city that still talks to me when I walk through it on my own. The city we made together lives on. The city we made in the places and the gone. We made a city out of the specifics, the particular bakery and the particular light at 4 in the afternoon on certain streets, and the certain streets you preferred at night. All of it accumulated into something that was our version of the city that we shared. Not the map version, but the lived-in version. The city we inhabited and cared. The city we made is the city underneath the city. The city we made has its own particular beauty. The streets we claimed and the routes we walked together. The Sunday mornings and the evening walks. The city we made is the city that still talks. I walk through the city we made without you now, and the city still is both of us inside it. The roots remember the two of us walking them, and I can almost feel us side by side of it.
The city we made outlasted the making. It lives in the streets and the particular corners. The city we made is among my greatest honors. The city we made is still there in the walking. The city we made is still there in the talking to myself about the particular street, the particular time, the particular season. The city we made is reason enough and reason to love a city, to love a city, to love the ordinary. The city we made is still extraordinary. The city we made is still here. I walk through it, still ours, even now, even still. There is a quiet before the hard thing happens that is different from the ordinary quiet of days. A particular charged and knowing silence before the conversation and its ways. I've sat in that quiet a few times now, at the kitchen table with the coffee going cold. The quiet before the news, the quiet before the ending, the quiet before something gets told. The quiet before is the body knowing something. The quiet before is the mind becoming nothing. Just the waiting and the held breath and the here before whatever the next thing is arise. The quiet before is how the body survives. I've learned to stay inside the quiet before, not to rush toward the thing that's coming. The quiet before has its own quality, its own particular kind of numbing. It isn't denial, exactly more like pause, a held moment in the particular clarity of the not yet and the almost and the threshold. The quiet before its own charity. The quiet before is the body knowing something. The quiet before is the mind becoming nothing. Just the waiting and the held breath and the here before whatever the next thing is arise. The quiet before is how the body survives. quiet before is not the problem. It's not the dreaded, sometimes feels like it. It's a room between the rooms of your life, a brief and necessary interim sit. The quiet before is a gift if you can hold it. The quiet before is the world beginning to unfold it. Whatever it is, the quiet before is the preparation, the readying of the self for what will be. The quiet before is also part of the me. The quiet before is passing now. What comes next comes next, but first, this, the quiet before.
The night knows things about me that the day doesn't. I've told the night things I haven't told anyone, the particular confessions of the 2 a.m., the things that only come out under the particular sun of the absent sun, of the dark and the quiet. The night has been my most consistent confessor. The night has heard every particular riot of the honest self, the one I keep from the daytime. What the night knows about me is the most complete biography. What the night knows about me is the most particular topography of the actual person behind the day version. What the night knows about me is 50 years of the honest hours. What the night knows about me is all the particular powers and failures and the fears and the particular loves that the daytime keeps presentable. What the night knows about me is the most representable version of the truth of the person I actually am. What the night knows about me is the most honest telegram I've sent to myself across the years. I've been having the night conversation with myself since my early 20s at various bars. The night and I have built a particular language, a particular reading of the particular stars.
night knows the difference between the got together and the actual. What the night knows about me is more than anyone else knows. What the night knows about me is the full range of the highs and the lows that the years have contained. What the night knows about me is 50 years of the honest hours. What the night knows about me is all the particular powers. At 50 the night conversation is quieter, less the confessing and more the accounting, less the raw thing and more the consider, more the particular kind of mounting understanding of what I've been and what I am. What the night knows about me is the most complete kind of exam I've ever taken and passed in my own particular way. What the night knows about me is the most worth the staying up for. What the night knows about me is between me and the night. After 50 years of the conversation, I think we understand each other, the night and I, pretty well. Seven of us came here after the funeral, not by a plan, just the gathering that grief requires, the particular need for the familiar room, the particular need for what the bar provides. After the formal grief of the service, after the particular dark suits and the careful, after the particular kind of holding together in the room where the grief requires the graceful performance, we needed the bar. The particular quiet of the bar after a funeral is the most particular kind of quiet. The particular quiet of the bar after a funeral is the most particular kind of riot. That's no riot at all, just the weight of the day finding its level in the bar after the funeral, finding its way into something bearable. The particular quiet of the bar after a funeral is the seven of us with our particular drinks. The particular quiet of the bar after a funeral is the seven of us on the particular brinks of the grief, finding the bar as the best available place. The particular quiet of the bar after a funeral is the most particular kind of grace of the place, of the particular room. The bar after the funeral is the best available bloom into something human after the formal. We talked about him for an hour, the things we'd remembered in the service, and the things we hadn't said in the service, the particular private ones, the particular kind of surface. Underneath the public grief, we laughed once, a particular kind of specific story that only the close ones knew. The bar held the grief and the particular glory of the person we were talking about, in the only way grief should be held. The particular quiet of the bar after a funeral is where the private grief comes out. The particular quiet of the bar after a funeral is the most particular kind of shout of the love into the familiar room. The particular quiet of the bar after a funeral is the seven of us with our particular drinks. The particular quiet of the bar after a funeral is the seven of us on the particular brinks. We stayed until the bar closed, or close to it. The bar extended us the particular grace of the place that knows when to permit the staying. The grief requires the staying. The particular quiet of the bar after a funeral is the particular kind of paying of the tribute in the only way the close ones can. The bar after the funeral is the most human plan for the grief that doesn't fit the formal. The particular quiet of the bar after a funeral. We stayed until we could go home. Seven of us, one less than the last time we were all here. One less. The bar held the seven and the one less, and we were all there. After the difficult year of the mid-30s, after the particular year at 42, after the various years of the various navigating, after everything, still here, still true. To the particular bar and the particular Thursday, after the everything, still here on the stool, on the particular Thursday. Still here after everything is the most particular kind of statement. Still here after everything is the most particular kind of ancient commitment to the continuing.
triumph it sounds like. Still here after everything is the most particular kind of bike. Kept riding, not the conquering, but the continuing. Still here after everything is the most particular kind of summoning of the will to keep showing up. Still here after everything is the most particular cup, full of the continuing. I've met people at this bar who are still here after everything. People whose everything was more everything than mine. Still here after everything, and still singing their particular kind of song at the particular bar. Still here after everything is the most particular kind of scar that becomes the badge of the showed up for. Still here after everything is the most particular kind of door. Still here after everything is the most particular kind of floor under the feet. Still here after everything is not the triumph it sounds like. Still here after everything is the most particular kind of bike. Still here after everything is the channel name in miniature. Still here after everything is the most particular kind of sinecure of the life of the regular. Still here after everything is the most particular thing I can say at 52 at this bar on this Thursday after everything. Still here, still here. Still here after everything. Thursday, drinking hand, particular stool, particular light, everything behind me, everything ahead. Still here, still coming back, still showing up, still the honest dark. The week had been the particular kind of hard that the middle years deliver without warning. The accumulation of the various small things that by Thursday had become a particular morning. Of the energy of the particular reserve, the Thursday bar was the destination. The Thursday bar was what I deserved. By Thursday after the week, the Thursday that saved the week is the most particular kind of Thursday. The Thursday that
that save the week is the most particular kind. One day at a time, made into the actual. The Thursday that saved the week is the bar and the order and the particular stool. The Thursday that saved the week is the most particular kind of tool for the surviving of the difficult week that the middle years contain. The Thursday that saved the week is the most particular kind of rain that washes off the particular difficult. The Thursday that saved the week is the bar doing its particular job, which is the most important job. The bartender set it down without my asking, which is the particular Thursday kind of grace. The Thursday regulars were in their particular places, and the bar was doing its particular embrace of the people who needed it on their particular Thursday. The Thursday that saved the week is the most particular kind of Thursday that this bar provides week after week. The Thursday that saved the week is the bar at its most essential. The Thursday that saved the week is the most particular kind of credential for the bar's importance in the life of the regular. The Thursday that saved the week is the bar and the order and the particular stool. The Thursday that saved the week is the most particular kind of tool. By the end of the Thursday, I was the particular lighter for the bar and the order and the people. The Thursday that saved the week is the most particular kind of steeple in the week, the particular place you can see from. The Thursday that saved the week is the most worth coming back to week after week. The Thursday that saved the week is the reason for the week in some particular sense. The Thursday that saved the week saved it. Same bar, same order, same particular grace. Same Thursday, same saving.
There are names I carry that belong to people who didn't get the years I've been given, who checked out somewhere in the middle of the story while I kept the pages turning and kept living.
Marcus at the bar talked about his brother who died at 43 of something sudden. He said, I'm older now than he ever got to be, and the weight of that sits in him like a burden. The ones who left too soon are in the conversation every time we lift a glass to the ordinary evening and find the ordinary evening is sublime. The ones who left too soon are the reason I don't take the Tuesday lightly. The ones who left too soon are the reason I hold everything slightly more carefully than I used to. In the years before I knew the cost, the ones who left too soon showed me what can be lost. I had a friend who was the best at living, who moved through every room like it was worth the moving. She died at 41 and left a gap that nothing in the years since has been proving how to fill. We just leave the gap as it is. The ones who left too soon leave a particular kind of fizz in the air where they were. The ones who left too soon are the most particular teachers. The ones who left too soon are the most instructive preachers of the value of the ordinary Tuesday, of the bar in the particular light. The ones who left too soon taught me about tonight. The ones who left too soon are the reason I don't take the Tuesday lightly. The ones who left too soon are the reason I hold everything slightly more carefully than I used to. I raise my glass on the ordinary evenings to the names I carry from the ones who went. I stay a little longer than I might have because of what their going meant. The ones who left too soon are here in the staying, and the one more round in the not yet leaving. The ones who left too soon are in everything I'm believing about the worth of the ordinary, about the Tuesday and the light. The ones who left too soon are why I'm here tonight. The ones who left too soon, to you, to all of you. This round, this light, this Tuesday is for you. There's a photograph I've identified as the last one, where I look indisputably young. Not the 30s young that I could argue about,